This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey guys, this is Valerie Lauer with a video app review. We're on the iPhoneAppReview.com. I'm here with the video app review of an app we've had this week called MerlionWords. This is an application to help you acquire a language, be that language, let's see the list here, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, French, or Spanish. This application is really different for a couple of reasons. One, because it's entirely free. As you can see up there at the top, it is ad supported. Now, just because it's free doesn't mean there isn't a huge wealth of information here. They have all these different categories of information and word lists. And not only do you see word lists, you actually get pretty darn specific and really great representation of all these languages. So whenever you pick a section, here's how it's going to be on the iPad. This is a universal app as well, so it will look beautiful on the iPhone. I like the iPad a little bit better because there is an option to actually write out the word, and with the extra space, it makes it a little bit easier, in my opinion. Because, of course, I'm used to the alphanumeric system instead. So when you open up a section, here's on the side, you'll see all the different words you'll be able to access, and you can touch any of those pictures to bring up the entry. You can press the home button to go back to the home page where it has all the sections. Anytime, you can press this button to hear what the word is in English. You would press this button to hear what it is in Korean, since we're on Korean right now. Now, down here at the bottom, it's actually really cool. So you have a picture, which is great. It's always a good visual representation, which is so important. We've heard over and over again for learning a language. We have repetition. We have audio reinforcement, and for these languages that aren't written the same way that English is in the alphanumeric, there's actually a pronunciation there below as well. Now here at the bottom you can actually choose any color you'd like, and you can use your hand to actually write these words. Now not only are you building some connection with the way that it would actually appear, you're practicing writing in that language as well, which is really cool. Now here at the bottom you can actually have it display not only the other language, the second language, you can have it display that in English as well, which you can also trace if you so desire. You can have it just show you the English, so this can actually work in reverse. If you're trying to learn English, it has that option as well, or again you can just see that. Now since my handwriting isn't the best to begin with, if you make a mistake, you can actually undo your motions, or you can redo them, which is kind of cool. And you can change the case this is shown in with a capital letter or all caps in English. It doesn't really affect the other language in this case when you do that. But again, all these colors being very cool, so you can actually do whatever you want, get interesting there. So really, that's a very cool feature. And as I mentioned, just tons of different areas: animal, bathroom, color, country flags, food, fruit, furniture, household items, kitchen, marine life, numbers, stationary transport, and vegetables. And anytime you want to change which language you're looking at, you can go from Korean to Japanese, just that simply. And the same thing applies. See, very, very cool. So all those reasons we really do love this application. Again, the free, the content, etc. A couple things we really found ourselves kind of wishing for in the application. The ads aren't that big of a deal. They're on the one page. They're very minimal and they're not annoying. That doesn't make it an ideal app for kids, though. So if you have kids, you may not want this to be the app you give them to help them learn, unless they understand not to click on that, or you have it in airplane mode or something like that. However, I would really wish there was a conversational section where it had common phrases as opposed to just these random words. Sure, you can maybe piece together the fact that when you say there's even a umbrella, where's the umbrella, you're not going to be able to say that to someone. You're actually going to be able to say umbrella. So there's definitely a conversational factor missing from the app that would give it a little bit something extra. Something as well that I was thinking of is that the application doesn't have the alphabet written out. If there's a section where you could actually see what these symbols all stand for, and what they represent, that would be an easy way to kind of drive all those lessons home. So I really kind of found myself wishing for that. Again, the conversational factor and a write out of the alphabets in these various different languages that we're not familiar with. Obviously, when you go to Spanish or French, that gets a little bit easier because it's all alphanumeric. But then some things happen too sometimes. That, this says dark blue.
Dark blue. Azul oscuro.
Yeah, so what's written here is not what they actually said out loud either. So there's a couple glitches like that. Just a very few. I went through a ton of these different words earlier, and almost all of them are spot on, but a couple of them are weird, where they don't, what you hear isn't what's written exactly. So a little bit of clarity needed there. Otherwise, awesome application. Just a few tweaks would be totally all over this app with a 4.5. But right now, here at the iPhoneAppReview.com, we are going to give this app a 4 out of 5 stars. Awesome price, really easy to navigate, great quality of words. Love that you can hear the words, and I love the tracing functionality, and that's universal. So those are all good things pulling for it. Just a few tweaks could definitely pull up a little bit in the score section, so just some suggestions. So again, with the iPhoneAppReview.com, this has been Valerie Lauer with a video app review of MerlionWords. Until next time.